The Jagannath Temple in Puri, Odisha, is famous not only for its devotion and architecture, but also for its Mahaprasad, the sacred food prepared daily in massive quantities to feed thousands of devotees. The temple's cooking practices are unique and considered one of the largest and most ancient community kitchens in the world. Here are some fascinating facts about this massive temple kitchen. The Mahaprasad cooking process. Mahaprasad, or the food offered to Lord Jagannath, is prepared in the temple's kitchens by traditional cooks known as swaras. The food is then offered to the deity before being distributed to devotees. The entire process is steeped in rituals and is considered extremely sacred. Clay pots and steam cooking. The food is cooked in earthen clay pots stacked in a unique way. Typically 7 clay pots are placed one on top of the other over a single wood-burning stove. Astonishingly, the pot at the top cooks first, and the heat gradually cooks each one below in a cascading effect. This traditional method has been used for centuries. Types of food and massive quantities. The temple kitchen prepares more than 56 different dishes, collectively known as chap and bhog. These include rice, dal, lentils, vegetables, sweet dishes, and various other traditional Odia foods. The food is vegetarian and strictly follows Hindu dietary customs. Every day, nearly 20,000 to 30,000 people are fed, and during festivals or special occasions, this number can increase to over 100,000 people. It is said that Mahaprasad at the Jagannath Temple is never wasted, regardless of how much is cooked. Whether the crowd is large or small, the quantity prepared always seems to match the need perfectly. This is seen as a divine miracle by devotees. The temple's kitchen is one of the largest open-air community kitchens in the world, covering an area of around 2,000 square feet. Hundreds of cooks work here every day, using traditional cooking methods that have been passed down for generations. Mahaprasad is considered highly sacred, and people believe it has spiritual benefits. Many devotees take it home for their families. The food is believed to have a purifying effect, and consuming it is thought to bring good health and peace. Strict rituals and timings. The cooking is done on a strict schedule in harmony with the temple rituals and offerings to the deities. There are set times when food is offered to Lord Jagannath, and after each offering, the Mahaprasad is distributed to devotees. The Jagannath Temple kitchen is a remarkable example of community service, tradition and spirituality, attracting pilgrims and curious visitors from around the world. Massive temple cooking in Golden Temple, Punjab. The Golden Temple in Amritsar, Punjab, is famous not only for its stunning architecture and spiritual significance, but also for its massive community kitchen known as the Langar. This kitchen is one of the largest free kitchens in the world, feeding tens of thousands of people every day, regardless of caste, creed, religion or background. Here are some fascinating details about the incredible scale and unique operations of the Golden Temple's Langar. Daily meals for thousands. Every day, the Golden Temple serves meals to 50,000 to 100,000 people, with numbers surging to over 150,000 during special events, festivals or weekends. The Langar operates 24/7, offering free meals to anyone who visits. Simple, nutritious and vegetarian food. The menu is simple yet nutritious, comprising dal, which is lentil soup, roti, the Indian bread, sabzi, which is vegetable curry, and kheer, a sweet rice pudding. The meals are strictly vegetarian, catering to diverse dietary needs and ensuring inclusivity. Entirely run by volunteers. Known as sevadars, the volunteers are the heart of the Golden Temple's Langar. People from all walks of life, locals, pilgrims, tourists, participate in cooking, cleaning, serving and washing dishes. The spirit of seva, or selfless service, is central to the Langar, with people often waiting for hours to have a chance to serve others. Gigantic scale of ingredients. The Golden Temple kitchen uses vast amounts of ingredients each day: 5,000 kilograms of wheat flour for rotis, 1,500 kilograms of rice, 1,300 kilograms of lentils, 12,000 liters of milk for kheer and tea, and 500 kilograms of ghee, which is clarified butter. These quantities rise significantly during special occasions, with donations pouring in from around the world to support the langar. Efficient rotating machines. To meet the huge demand, the kitchen uses automated machines to make rotis and prepare food in massive batches. Some machines can make thousands of rotis per hour, speeding up the cooking process while maintaining the quality and consistency of food. Eco-friendly practices. The Golden Temple langar strives to be environmentally conscious. In recent years, efforts have been made to reduce plastic use and focus on sustainable waste management practices. For instance, they've moved to using steel utensils, which are washed and reused by volunteers. Inclusive seating arrangement. Everyone sits on the floor in rows called pangat, regardless of social status. This practice symbolizes equality and humility, emphasizing that everyone is equal before God. Guests, rich or poor, eat together, which reinforces the Sikh principle of equality. The langar tradition at the Golden Temple has been in place since the time of Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism. He emphasized the importance of sharing, community, and equality. Today, this tradition has become a powerful example of Sikh values and the spirit of generosity. The Golden Temple's langar is a remarkable testament to the values of compassion, equality and service that are central to Sikhism. It's not just a place to get a free meal, it's a place where people come together to experience the warmth of community, service and spiritual connection. The Ajmer Sharif Dargah in Ajmer, Rajasthan, is one of the most revered Sufi shrines in India. It is famous for its community kitchen, which uses massive cooking pots or cauldrons to prepare food for thousands of pilgrims every day. This food, known as langar, is offered to everyone who visits the shrine, in keeping with the Sufi tradition of hospitality and service. The dargah has two enormous cauldrons known as degs, used for cooking the langar. One is large, with a capacity of about 4,800 kilograms of food, while the smaller one can hold around 2,400 kilograms. These cauldrons are made of iron and have been in use for centuries to feed the thousands of devotees who visit the shrine daily. These huge pots were donated by Emperor Akbar and Emperor Jahangir during the Mughal era as acts of devotion and to ensure that no visitor would go hungry. Traditional cooking of khichdi and sweet rice. The main dishes cooked in these cauldrons are khichdi, which is a mixture of rice and lentils, and sweet rice known as zada. Both are simple, nutritious and easy to prepare in large quantities. The ingredients are mixed in the cauldron with a large wooden spatula and cooked over a traditional wood-fired setup, preserving the authentic taste. Massive quantities of ingredients. Preparing food in such quantities requires hundreds of kilograms of rice, lentils, ghee, sugar, spices and dried fruits. On special occasions, the quantities increase to meet the needs of even larger crowds. During festivals or the annual Urs, the death anniversary of the Sufi Sant Moinuddin Chishti, tens of thousands of people are fed, and the massive cauldrons are continuously in use. Community and donations. The langar at Ajmer Sharif is supported by donations from devotees. Many visitors donate rice, lentils, sugar, ghee and other ingredients which help sustain the daily cooking. This tradition allows people to contribute and be a part of the community service. Volunteers or khadims handle the cooking, cleaning and serving, embodying the spirit of selfless service. Historical significance of their langar. The tradition of feeding people at Ajmer Sharif dates back centuries, aligned with the Sufi principle of charity and hospitality. The langar reflects the teachings of Hazrat Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti who advocated for service to humanity, regardless of religion or social status. Special blessing ritual. Before the food is served, it is blessed in a special ritual. This blessing is considered an integral part of the langar, and devotees believe it holds spiritual significance. The blessed food is then distributed to everyone, symbolizing inclusivity and unity. Zero wastage philosophy. Like many other religious community kitchens, the Ajmer Sharif Dargah operates on the belief that the food prepared for langar should never go to waste. There is a belief that the food in the degs always matches the need, and many see it as a miracle of the saint's blessing. The massive cauldrons at Ajmer Sharif Dargah are a powerful representation of the Sufi ideals of charity, service and inclusiveness. For devotees, receiving a portion of the langar is not just a meal, but a blessing from the saint, Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, whose legacy of compassion lives on through these